Hello cozy gamers and welcome back to the Cozy Gaming Club where we talk about all the latest and greatest cozy games. I'm Ellie and as always I'm here to give you an overview of all the cozy games you can look forward to releasing next month. I've found 16 upcoming cozy games to share with you, almost all of which are brand new releases for you to discover for the first time. Let's get started with a Nintendo Switch game called Endless Ocean's Luminous. One thing you may not know about me is that I'm an avid scuba diver, and that might be why I am so interested in this game. I just love the idea of going diving with your friends to explore a serene underwater world. Take a deep breath and plunge beneath the waves to explore a vast ocean filled with discoveries that change with every dive. Whether you want to scan every single creature or just explore with friends, this game can be played your way. But if you do want to learn more about the ocean around you, there are over 500 species of marine life for you to learn more about, some of which are presumed extinct or even mythical. This just sounds like so much fun and once again makes me wish I had a Switch. If you do, it's releasing on May 2nd. Our next game just looks so ridiculous, but honestly I am kind of here for this absurd climbing game. Master the art of the spin and jump as you experience the joys of mountain climbing and attempt to make your way up Mount Om. And the best thing is you don't have to do it alone because Surmount can be played with a friend for double the chaos. It reminds me of when Callie and I attempted to tackle Bread and Fred. Spoilers, it does not end well. Do you have what it takes to become the first to reach the top of the highest mountain in the world? Choose your partner carefully because Surmount comes out on May the 2nd on PC and Switch. For fans of chill productivity tools like Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions, there's another one on the way. Chill Pulse combines productivity tools with serene backdrops to create a relaxing study environment that takes you on a journey through time and space. Whether you want to study in a cyberpunk city, a cozy cabin, or an ancient landscape, there are multiple choices to choose from. Use the Pomodoro timer and customizable to-do lists to help you concentrate on your work and receive fun rewards for completing your tasks. There also seems to be a hidden narrative to this game as well that unfolds as you spend more time studying. If you're looking for a new productivity tool to add to your arsenal, Chill Pulse releases on the 2nd of May on PC. We are getting a brand new Nancy Drew game. I can't believe it either, but it's true and I am excited to experience my first Nancy Drew game at release. If you haven't played a Nancy Drew game yet, you should definitely give them a go. They're point-and-click mystery games with great stories and some quite tricky puzzles. Let me know if you want me to play some on the channel, I would love to. Now, the last Nancy Drew game didn't do very well, but they've taken a big break of almost 5 years between that one and this one, and hopefully they've put all of that time into making this one great. Nancy Drew Mystery of the Seven Keys sees our heroine attempting to uncover the truth behind the theft of their client's heirloom necklace, which will take her to the beautiful historic city of Prague. At the moment, it doesn't have a Steam page, but hopefully it will by the time the game releases on the 7th of May on PC. Next up is a cozy gardening game that sees you creating your own little pocket of nature on a balcony in the middle of a busy city of your choice, whether that's in Switzerland, Rome, or France. Pocket Oasis is a hand-painted cozy gardening simulator where you can plant seeds and relax as your plants bloom and grow. With a wide selection of fruit bushes, vegetables, and herbs, you have complete control over what you grow in your garden. One of the cool things about this game is that it's influenced by the weather in the real world. So if it's raining in Paris, it will be raining in your Parisian garden as well. You can also collect cute pets when Pocket Oasis launches on PC on the 8th of May. This next game looks like a lot of fun and I am so ready for a cozy but chaotic cat sim. In Little Kitty Big City, you're just a sleepy little kitty having a cat nap, when a series of unfortunate events leads to you being stranded in the middle of a busy city. Put your big paw forward and set out into this concrete jungle as a curious kitty on an adventure to find your way back home. Discover a city full of things to do for a little kitty, like pushing things off walls, carrying around a rubber ducky, wearing bright and colourful hats, and leaving a trail of freshly painted footprints behind you. The city is your oyster and there's all sorts of chaos for you to get up to. There's no need to rush home after all when you've got so much to explore and new friends to make. If you loved Untitled Goose Game, I think this one might be right up your street, and it's coming to PC, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and Xbox Games Pass on May 9th. This next game was supposed to release in January, but sadly got delayed. However, it's finally releasing on May 9th on PC, and I am very excited to try it out. Play as Brocula, a vampire who is rudely awoken after sleeping for 500 years. He now finds himself in the horrible modern world where he's skint, alone, and they're trying to take his ancestral home away from him. If he has any hopes of surviving, he'll need to get a part-time job and start repairing his home before it collapses around him. This game has all the hallmarks of a typical farming game, including fishing and farming, but you're also a vampire. So alongside mundane human work, you'll also need to manage your cult, restore the once forgotten church, and conduct regular sermons to gather the lifeblood you need. I love life sims that are trying to do things a bit differently, and while I'm waiting for Moonlight Peaks to release, I might give this vampire sim a go. If you've been around the channel for a while, you'll know that Fabledom was one of the first games I ever played on the channel. Thank you, devs. And that was to try out their early access release. Well, this wholesome fairy tale city builder is now launching into 1.0, and it's come a long way from where it started. They've added so much to the game, from dragons to trolls to weddings, and there's so much more to discover. If you're looking for a city builder that's a bit more laid back, relaxing, and magical than some of the others in the genre, then Fabledom is launching out of early access on the 13th of May on PC. I'm also excited for this next game, which reminds me of a sort of Dungeons & Dragons party adventure, and it's called Baladins. Choose between 4 different Baladins, each with their own unique skills to bring to the table, and your friends can grab one of the others. Embark on an adventure in this choose-your-own-story game like no other. As you journey together, you can roll the dice to see where your adventures take you, and see if together you can become the legendary Baladin heroes and save the world from a time-eating dragon. There's so much to love about this game, and with your choices changing the gameplay, each playthrough can tell a different story. Discover it for yourself when it releases on PC on May 15th. I love creative puzzle games with unique mechanics. It's one of the reasons I harp on about Carto so much. And Paper Trail looks set to be another incredible twist on the puzzle genre. At first glance, it appears magical and whimsical, but it's actually packed with brain-teasing puzzles that may have you questioning your own sanity. In Paper Trail, you can fold the world around you to create new passageways and reveal entrances. What feels simple at first, folding and joining paths together to explore and progress, quickly becomes really tricky. Alter the fabric of your world, contorting, spinning, rotating, and twisting it around as you untangle the puzzle of Paper Trail. From deep dark caves that have been untouched for years to the tallest treetops buffeted by rain, there's a lot to discover here as you travel across the pages. There's a lot to discover here when Paper Trail releases on the 21st of May on PC, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and Netflix games. Is this our first farming game on the list? Sunrise's Order is a farming sim where you decide to buy an island and build your own farm, inspired by one of your favourite games. But you may have underestimated the challenges that come with your new way of life. As the only inhabitant of your island, you'll have to use a delivery service for purchasing everything you need for your adventure. Order seeds and tools and sell your crops to try to make a living from your little farm. Sunrise's Order is launching into 1.0 on PC on the 22nd of May. In this next game, you'll be solving crimes with a little twist. You are a down-on-his-luck detective who also happens to be a duck. In Duck Detective: The Secret Salami, use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence, fill in the blanks, and bust the case wide open, in a narrative mystery adventure where nothing is quite as it seems. Inspect and interview suspects to learn their hidden secrets, then use the information you've gathered to locate the suspect and solve the case. I played the demo for this one in one of my demo days, which I've linked above, and it just might be one of the funniest demos I've ever played. The dialogue is incredibly witty, the voiceovers are just perfect, and I was so sad when I finished. I think I actually played it 3 times in total with different friends because I enjoyed it so much and wanted to show everyone. This is one I am definitely going to be picking up when it launches on the 23rd of May on PC and Switch. It's actually really funny because this next game is one I mentioned earlier. Bread and Fred is a deceptively cute pixel art game about 2 penguins trying to reach the top of the mountain, and it's now coming to Nintendo Switch. Team up with a friend or a pet rock and try to swing your way to the top of the mountain, meeting some strange characters along the way. I was so bad at this game, and if you want to experience that horror, I have linked it above. But it does have great accessibility settings to make things easier for you, or you can put your precision jumping to the test when it releases on May 23rd. I have been waiting so long for this next game to release. Discover the beauty of rural life in Sunnyside, a game about building your dream life in the Japanese countryside. You've just purchased your first plot of land in an aging town, and now it's up to you to create a homestead you can be proud of. One of the things I love the most about Sunnyside is how unafraid it is to introduce new and modern technology to the game, like using a hose to water your garden and building sustainable energy generation. It's such a refreshing change to the genre, and I'm also excited to explore a Japanese-inspired world. This one is really high on my list, and I'll definitely be checking it out when it releases on May 24th on PC. Next up is Reus 2, where you play as a god that can control the elements to shape the world beneath you. I've never played a god game before, but this one looks really interesting. You can choose between 6 gods, each with their own unique abilities over plants, animals, and minerals. Use their powers to terraform a variety of biomes that will allow humans to settle and build their villages. Shape the development of humanity with your choices as they evolve from primitive tribes into advanced civilizations, but if you upset them, they could end up rebelling. This one seems really unique, and while it's probably not for me, I can definitely see the appeal of it. It's releasing on May 28th on PC if you want to try it out. We've got another building game next, but this one is a little magical as you have the power to bring stuffed animals to life to help with your construction in Plank Builders. Together with these playful companions, you'll embark on an adventure to construct buildings from wooden planks. To build them all, you'll need to track down every stuffed monkey toy and put them to work though. Plank Builders really is a game designed for your inner child with magical monkeys, physics gameplay, and the floor is even lava. This one looks really cute and it's releasing on the 30th of May on PC. That's it for this month, and it's just as jam-packed as always. But did any game in particular catch your eye? Let me know in the comments. It's definitely gotta be Duck Detective, Sunnyside, or Paper Trail for me. As always, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!